This is what capitalism does to a homie. The Deathslinger from Dead by Daylight was born to Irish immigrant parents. His father was a brilliant engineer, but was unable to find work due to employment discrimination against the Irish. Caleb Quinn's father passed all of his knowledge down to him and gave him his first wrench to work with. In secret, this little gearhead used his knowledge to design torture devices that he could use to make sure his bullies would all wind up dead by daylight. Once his skills became marketable, Caleb was hired by Henry Bayshore, CEO of a railroad company. This future Dead by Daylight killer invented a gun that shoots railroad spikes and several other tools that could reduce costs immensely, but Bayshore stole the patents and sold them himself. When he found out, the death-slinging slasher barged into his office and nailed Henry Bayshore to his desk with the railroad gun as retribution. Bayshore survived and the DBD guy was sent to Hellshire Penitentiary, the country's first for-profit prison. Caleb was able to make friends with the warden, who promised him revenge against Bayshore if he would fill the prison with inmates and make the warden rich. After inventing the spear gun to catch outlaws, the first few attempts at bringing them in alive failed due to an excess of lethality, which earned him the nickname the Deathslinger. He then tweaked the gun to make it a little less lethal. The Deathslinger led a group known as the Hellshire Gang, and each bounty they brought in made the warden richer and took a month off of the gang's prison sentence. However, it wasn't all that easygoing. According to Dead by Daylight's add-on descriptions, one arrest resulted in Caleb taking a bullet to the jaw, and their final bounty in Glendale resulted in several casualties, including his right-hand man named Declan. In the aftermath of this bloody battle, Caleb Quinn found a newspaper that mentioned that after Hellshire Penitentiary had skyrocketed in value due to the gang's labor, the warden had turned around and sold it to none other than Henry Bayshore. In a rage, the Deathslinger led the Hellshire Gang to the penitentiary, where they completely obliterated the warden and Bayshore. As this was going on, Caleb Quinn fiddled with his father's old wrench, no longer remembering nor caring where he got it from, and stepped into the realm of Dead by Daylight, believing that in there he would be able to continue getting his revenge on all those who had wronged him. While the Deathslinger was clearly a little messed up as a child, his story illustrates the negative effects of the profits over people mentality that is very much incentivized in society today.